how does Apple think about the Indian consumer while creating products and launching it here in this country?
You really want to focus on how do we deliver the most value for that customer. And so in that way, we prioritize bringing our latest generation processor with A18.
What do you think is the perfect iPhone for students? What features of that could they potentially use to optimize their learning, researching, creating projects?
As a student, you want curiosity. You want to be able to explore the world around you. And here you can use your camera and just understand and look at the world around you as you go. So we think iPhone 16e together with Apple Intelligence and Visual Intelligence are going to be a perfect complement for one another.
Hi everyone, today with me I have Bob all the way from SF to talk about how Apple thinks about India and its consumers and the latest iPhone 16e. Bob, thanks a lot for taking out the time. My first question to you would be, how does Apple think about the Indian consumer while creating products and launching it here in this country?
Well, India is obviously an incredibly important market for us. And so we're excited to be able to bring iPhone 16e here, starting actually today. So it's on sale. And what's great about iPhone 16e is we've been able to bring an amazing kind of flagship level product at a tremendous value. And what we've been able to do is to bring these amazing flagship features like A18, an incredible battery life, a 2-in-1 fusion camera, all these things together with Apple Intelligence here in India, which will be available to customers in April. And it's localized in an English variant for India, which we think is going to be phenomenal. The other thing that's great, and I know you got a chance to experience this, is in April, we're also bringing 10 new Indian languages to iOS, which will be this amazing fusion of both a local kind of script together with the SF font family, which is quintessentially Apple and quintessentially India coming together in an amazing way. So India is an important market for us, and it's a great place to bring iPhone 16e.
I had all the experiences, and it's really interesting how the deep integration of all the languages in the iOS ecosystem. My second question would be, who do you think iPhone 16e is for? Like, who is that persona of the person who would love to use 16e? In India?
Well, iPhone 16e extends the iPhone 16 family. It completes it. And we've got this now incredible range of iPhones available for customers to choose from. And that's the best thing is, right, to have choice. iPhone 16e, as I said, brings kind of flagship level features at incredible value. And in that way, we think it's perfect for maybe somebody who's got an older iPhone and is ready to upgrade, and we'll see a huge step change in battery life, performance, camera quality, all of those things. Or it's also great for people coming to the platform for the very first time. It's going to be an ideal way to experience iPhone.
There's one thing which is entirely new in the latest 16e model, and that is the C1 modem. How do you think about introducing this, and how is it different from the previous one that we had?
Yeah, so C1, as you said, is Apple's first designed modem. And it is extending, if you will, what we've been doing with Apple Silicon for many years, whether it's the A chips or the M chips. It's been created with this focus on performance per watt, so power efficiency and amazing performance. And one of the great things about C1 is it's incredibly energy efficient. It uses 25% less energy than a previous modem in an iPhone for the same tasks. And what that means, because the modem is an integral part of the phone, is that you get this amazing battery life. So it contributes to having the incredible battery life of iPhone 16e. And it's that combination of power and performance that really is the thing that we think sets C1 apart and will be part of kind of the journey that we now take with modems into the future.
A lot of people who are watching this video are students, maybe in school, in college, starting out their first job. What do you think is the perfect iPhone for students? And particularly now that Apple Intelligence is here in India, what features of that could they potentially use to optimize their learning, researching, creating projects, homework, stuff like that?
Yeah, well, education is so important to us at Apple, and it's been a focus of ours for many, many years. And so in that way, we think iPhone 16e actually is a great product for a student. And as you point out, you can take advantage of many of these new features in ways that will accelerate learning and make your kind of discovery of the world around you more and more efficient. So for example, with writing tools, which are available to you wherever and whenever you need it, you're able to go in and take a rough idea and then perfect it, or change it, or explore it. But you start with something and then we help you build off of it. Mm-hmm. Or if you want to go create a new image to support something that you're working on, You're able to do that with Image Playground and kind of bring all of that together. So it's both the creativity, but it's also accelerating that learning process. And then, of course, one of the other great things with Apple Intelligence is there's built-in integration with ChatGPT. So you can bring in that as a tool for when you need it. And then, of course, we also have this beautiful visual intelligence capability, which as a student, you want curiosity. You want to be able to explore the world around you. And here you can use your camera and just understand and look at the world around you as you go. So we think iPhone 16e together with Apple Intelligence and visual intelligence are going to be a perfect complement for one another.
Throughout the years, Apple has tried introducing the R model, the mini model, the SE model, and now we have the E model. How do you decide what features will be a part of this and then others would be part of the Pro version? Because, for example, audio mix is a part of 16E while MagSafe is not. So how do you decide all of that?
Yeah, so one of the things that we are always focused on doing is to provide choice and value across the line. And so that means when we're thinking about creating products and bringing something like the iPhone 16e to life, we really want to focus on how do we deliver the most value for that customer. And so with 16e, what we've really done is to work on and develop and deliver these kind of flagship core essential features of the iPhone experience and bring them at a tremendous value. And so in that way, we prioritize bringing our latest generation processor with A18. We looked at making sure that we have this incredible battery life so that you can use it, as long as you want to. Having this camera that's flexible, but with both detail and great low light performance kind of all coming together. And we think that's the perfect package together, and that represents iPhone 16e.
My last question is about the camera. iPhones are known for the camera, especially in India, of the capability of how well it takes videos and all. What's new in the latest 16e version in terms of the camera?
Well, the great thing about the 16e camera is it's a 48 megapixel 2-in-1 fusion camera, which means that you've got this incredibly flexible but amazing camera system that's paired with computational photography, which is the software that we've been developing for many, many years. And it comes together to have a single incredible flexible camera system. So you can have a 2x telephoto, for example, or you can have a 48 megapixel high detail photo. All of these things can happen together. The end result is you can capture life's memories faithfully, beautifully, whether it's video, whether it's photography, and as you see in the room around here, blow them up to large size and be able to represent that memory in a powerful way. So the best thing about the iPhone 16e camera is just its capability and its versatility that really allows you to do whatever you need it to.
Amazing. Thank you so much, Bob.
Thank you.
Great talking to you.
Cheers, likewise.